Hello, everyone, and welcome to something that I haven't done in a bit. So, it's more like I haven't recorded Fallout in like a month or so. And a few things have happened since then. So, during that time, I couldn't find it in myself to record. So, I was wanting to play Fallout. Eventually, I found out that you can make multiple profiles in here you can select your character. So I have all sorts of stuff in here now, which meant that I could make another save and play, just play around and do just whatever. And I during the course of that changed a couple things with the mods, not too severe, but I changed them around a little bit. I'm not going to show you because it doesn't matter at this moment. Then I was playing around, and I was just playing in that because I was just working through that, and then some things happened that didn't really work out very well. So there's a quest that we will do later. There's a couple quests that we'll do later, but one of them involves you retrieving someone who has been kidnapped, I guess, from a place and from a location, and she wasn't there. Which, besides the fact that the people there were all just doing weird stuff and it just caused so many problems for me, the person wasn't there, would have meant that I couldn't continue that quest. And that quest is a great quest. It's one of the more interesting and weird quests in the game. But even more problematic is, we're siding with the Brotherhood. Hopefully, we will actually be able to do that. Because at some point during this, I don't know when exactly, at some point during my playing of, I don't know when it happened, but like I just couldn't continue the quest, so like I did all the correct things and it like wouldn't allow me to do anything. So it was very weird. Like I don't understand. I don't know what happened, but it just happened, and I don't even know. So, yeah, if we can't actually side with the Brotherhood for some reason, I will have to restart the game and get back to the point where we can actually fully do that, which is gonna take a while, but I will attempt to do it because I would like to do this. Because I mean, I would say we could use the other playthrough, but like by that point, it's likely that I'm gonna have played that one significantly more. So yeah, basically, I realized. Well, let's actually go in here. So obviously we have Kara. I guess I don't know how to properly say her name, even though I created the whatever. So we have her, who is what we're currently playing on, and then we have Levy here, who was the other modded one, which I was playing with, and then that didn't end up, which the one that had the very broken game, even though I went through all of one of the DLCs basically completely fine. And then we have, I believe it was Lucy I now made as my recent one, which now has a completely new mod list. like I had I had a mod list, and now we have just a completely different one. I don't know if there's really too much that'll have changed, like, this early. I know that I removed both of the cheat rooms. I didn't remove the cheat book thing, but I removed just the cheat rooms. I'm going through this a little bit quickly. But I mean, a lot of this was like added in like as I went along, and some of it wasn't, or some of it was a little bit more. I don't know. It's just not a ton has changed, but like, you know, there's been quite a few things that have changed, and you'll probably see that. But I'm probably not going to go super into what changed. And another thing that I will explain if it shows up is that there was some weird issue when I played this randomly with this exact mod set. So we may have to be ready with something, which I'll probably try to get between this episode and the next one, while we're not like in the middle of a mission where we're walking around, which I hate doing. So yeah, I forgot to look at the settings, but I think we're all good on that. Yeah, okay, looks like we're all good. Hopefully we're all good on that. All right, so let us continue. Let us continue following Dance. We still have Codsworth with us. Did we leave Dogmeat somewhere? I guess I just left him behind or something. I should have actually looked at the inventory. So the inventory probably hasn't changed too much. Have some more stuff in here. I don't know if too much of this is really that different. Quality weapon. Do I have... I might have infinite ammo on. If I do... Actually, this is probably what I should be using anyways. I also, in my other playthrough that I'm currently doing, just like by myself, I don't have any weapons favorited. I'm just kind of picking them when I'm like, let's just do that. This, I don't remember being in the last one, but yeah, there's a lot of like really like cool weapons that have been added in. I don't think I have too many of them, because obviously that has to work through, but most of the time I've kind of gotten rid of a lot of these like vanilla weapons in my other playthroughs that are just kind of bad. Especially the pipe weapons. Good God. Don't use pipe weapons, because they're just bad. I don't know if anything in here is really that useful. There's a lot of garbage I should probably throw out. Oh, good God. If there's one thing that's changed, though, it's that... I still assume that I have... Am I wearing anything? What am I doing? Eyeglasses... Sea captain's hat. So I'm not wearing anything. Is it turn? Oh, probably because I definitely got rid of the mod that had my whatever it was in it. So I guess I'll have to find someone else to wear. But I don't exactly have anything that's super upgraded. Some Raider power armor, because that's useful. I'm gonna take my... This is gonna take a while. I'm sorry that you probably wanted like actual stuff here. Let's go with the Minuteman jumpsuit, because I can. Okay, so we're wearing the Minuteman jumpsuit currently. We should probably put on armor, because while I may be pretty protected when I have sorry. Well, I may be pretty protected while I am, you know, invincible, because I have made it so I don't actually take any damage, because I just didn't want to think about anything. Just go around and shoot things. I need armor. So, yeah. We still have the cheat terminal because why not? Other than that, we kind of stuck with everything. A lot of random garbage in my inventory. So do I have infinite? Should I probably reload this gun? Dance, please don't get stuck on a random car. Okay, so we have followed Dance out of Concord, Lexington. That's where we were. We have followed him out of Lexington, out of the police station, I guess, towards ArcJet, so we could, or ArcJet Systems, I think is what it's called. That is the title of the video, but you know, I don't remember. So we can look for stuff. I don't remember what we needed to do. We need like a God damn it. This guy is. They're still like having problems. This guy. Alright. Looks like I do in fact have infinite ammo, so careful for that. Let's just yeah. I don't know how much before I've been just looting without like caring what I grab, but yeah. I'm not gonna do that too much anymore. Although I will be looting more stuff and paying maybe even more attention than I have in my other character, because I just like actually need to. Despite all the cheating I'm doing, we still need to pay attention to health and action points, which are not infinite because that's what I've been playing with. Because I mean that's why you need, that's why you need Dance. Just kind of tanks hits, just shoots things for you. That is the strategy for playing this game on a console, so you can actually properly do something, so somebody else knows how to shoot. When all you have is a controller that's like, basically, or like I'm trying to hit that thing up there, can't hit it. That's what playing with a controller is like. Let me just get into all my problems right now, like how slowly Dance is moving. Oh my god. Like, what are you doing, Dance? And I feel like he's supposed to have his helmet off, but I guess because we're like, fighting things, he has it on. So I don't know. Normally, that would be why he has his helmet on. Duh, idiot. I have a mod that removes the like. It might have already been in here, but it removes the like stupid cap thing off his head that just surrounds his head, so you actually like see his hair and all that, which looks a lot better. I also don't know why, but there's a mod that gives me like so many caps. Just like, if you find like any caps in any place, it's like 100 plus. Dance, please. You are just being an idiot. Oh my god, I went too far ahead of him and he was like, nah, I'm stopping because you're obviously looting something. Well, yes, but like, go. Christ almighty. So ridiculously slow. I just found a power armor modification, like actual like vanilla modification, like one that you can do normally. Oh goodness. Which wouldn't be very good or wouldn't be that great for this playthrough because, I have limited AP or action points, I guess. But basically, it would allow you to, it would allow, what the fuck? God damn it. It would, I didn't pay attention to this armor. Okay, so obviously, like, okay, so that would, okay, I'm gonna put on, just gonna put on, like, the road leathers, because that's going to allow me to be clothed. Because, there isn't enough of that in this game. I don't know how armor works. But yeah. Yeah, it allows you to go quicker in power armor, but at the cost of using more action points, which is very useful if you don't have, or if you have infinite action points, but, not quite as useful if you don't. If you have a ton of endurance and agility, then it's super good. But, like, if you have a bunch of, like, action points, power-ups, or whatever, power-ups, like, whatever. Like, the game gets... The game gets more... I don't know. Like, it's basically like every game where it gets, like, at least to me, more and more fun when you can actually do more and more things. Because it almost feels like at the beginning of every game, you are, like, struggling through everything because you can't do anything. But then later in the game, you're like, alright, well, it's all over. Everything's good. Are you sure? Are you sure the hacking's beyond you? Alright. Actually, I actually don't know. I did... See, again, I don't remember what I was going to do with this, like... Because we got... It's always a question of what we should do here. Yeah, I shouldn't have been able to do that. I don't know why I was able to do it. Because even though I have the cheat that's like, oh, it just automatically bypasses it, like with a locksmith. I have one that's just like, oh, you can just doesn't. You don't even have to, like, think through it or, like, try it. So you don't ever need more than one bobby pin. But, like, I don't know. I mean, I have the same thing for that, but I shouldn't be able to do that. So I don't know. I don't know what I would have done there. Okay, so first time really, like, fighting synths here. They don't have anything useful besides some ammo sometimes. Those Institute pistols are awful. Although they do sell for more because of a mod I have, so, the ridiculous amount of them you get, you can just sell them, which is nice, but I don't... Actually, I should probably take it. This actually sells for quite a lot and isn't that good. The laser something rifle, I don't know. What the hell? What just happened? There was, like, a huge explosion. Oh boy. Dance, please. Oh god. No. Ah! What is happening? Everything is breaking. I'm just breaking everything. There's another Institute pistol, but I can't get it because it's below the synth component, which I definitely do not need. Ah! Dance, what are you doing? You're, like, going back into that hole where literally nobody is. This Codsworth right here, I can't. Really? Don't have any robot repair kits? It's disappointing. Alright, we're having a bad time here. Institute rifle, I would assume that's good. Well, it's not. None of the like institute weapons are very good. I think they're meant to be, or they don't do a lot of damage. I believe they're meant to be very accurate and very like good on range and ammo stuff, but they're not very good on like on damage. Obviously, there's Tesla Science right there, which gives energy weapons a boost in damage. I believe this is where Dance gets attacked by turrets quite a few times in a row. Damn it, I missed. I missed again. Whatever. Yes, Dance gets attacked and distracted by turrets several times in a row, and then we finally can move on. Because yeah, I just recently played this, which I refuse apparently to side with anybody else but the Brotherhood of Steel. Although I do want to actually like finish their whole thing. I have finished the Minutemen, and I tried to do the Railroad, but then I fucked up. Because I was like... I don't want to cause problems for the Minutemen, and then I don't want the Minutemen to hate me, and then, you know, I lost it. Everything was ruined, and it was my fault. But yeah, I'll eventually go back and do that. I might even go back and do it like soon, but I don't know. Like I might like, instead of just going off of Bethesda's mods, should probably go and do this pretty quickly. But instead of just going off of Bethesda's mods that they're showing you, I'm going to power. I don't. Maybe this needs to be worked on. Okay, I thought it was a different one where it was like you need to flip a switch so it turns the power on. You can also collect this and have no problems. You can just collect fusion cores usually, and there will be no problems with that. Okay, make sure to press that button, which I did. You can, if you want to, rush over here and be like, "Here, Dance, here's some firing support." But then you probably will get shot at a little bit. Alright, he definitely doesn't need my help. But, like, he doesn't need your help, but you can still, like, get some kills. I don't know if Codsworth's in there. That's going to be a problem for him. You know, usually I don't have a companion in here. In the couple times I've went in here, there's been no companions. Codsworth is surprisingly not dead until the explosion. Or he's not dead, because none of the companions can die, but, you know, unless you make them, unless you make them non-essential, which they are essential, so they can't die. You'll just need to revive them with either stim packs or I'm getting distracted. With either stim packs or robot repair kits for the robot E-types, you know, which there's a couple of them, so yeah. And there's another situation where a couple of the companions can, like, fully die without you know, using the command console, but, you know, we'll get to that, I assume. But yeah. So I haven't officially sided with the railroad yet. Eventually I would like to, but I don't know if that's going to happen super well. God. Oh boy. This is almost a representation of me playing a console, except for this is slightly better. Okay. Let's pick up those. I really like the Heckler and Koch one. Ooh, deep range transmitter. Sweet. I really like those. The random ones, usually MP4s or MP5s, just anything along that line, because there's a ton of them. Which, they're all a bunch of cool weapons, but if there's one thing that I don't really like about the mod that they come in, which I don't remember what it is, but is that you can't change the mods on them very easily. You have to like go through a bunch of like, I don't know exactly what you have to do, because I can't seem to like figure out exactly what needs to be done so I can get the things, because a lot of, I mean, there's not a ton of problems with this. Like, any scope is generally pretty good. Some of them aren't see-through, which is not very fun, but so it's like you zoom in and then you only see like what's zoomed in on the scope, which is usually when it's like a very good magnifying one and like a big one. But like, you know, it's nice being able to see out the side, so you're not just like, oh, where's the nearest enemy to here. Where with this, you know, you can see like, oh, it's there, rather than like, where is it? Oh my goodness, oh wait, it's there. You know. But another of the main problems is that they don't have a lot of ammo in the clips, so or that's very specific. They don't have a lot of bullets in the magazine, so it's like, yeah, it's, you know, it's kind of like, especially with like the automatic ones, like, you know, with these MP5, MP7. I guess there's no, I guess I don't have an MP4 at the moment, but you know, with these, it's like, oh, they're just all of it's gone, you know, in a matter of seconds. It's like reload and it takes forever. Anyways, let's actually talk to Dan so we can finish this mission instead of just going on and on. Yeah. Although, yeah, clearly there was some stuff going on there, but, yeah. So, the real question is, what do I do next? I think I'd like to sort of get a move on with my kind of what's going on here. I don't know what I want to do at this moment exactly to try to like get working on. I don't know how much Codsworth likes it if I join the Brotherhood of Steel. Because I don't play much with Codsworth, but I grabbed him because it's like, sure, why not? Because I could, I guess. Yeah, so we are absolutely going to join the Brotherhood of Steel, because that's... Okay. Codsworth doesn't Codsworth doesn't care too much, but he does in fact say something, which is interesting. Okay. So I can't really do anything with like the upgrade stuff. I could do blacksmith, but that's only really useful with power armor, which is, or at least for me, it's only really useful with power armor, which is nice, but I am not 10 charisma, however. But what I am going to do is this, actually. I'm going to do inspirational. I don't know if that's what I was going to do originally, but I kind of like removed the list in order of what I was going to do. So yeah, I've been really like doing a lot more of like the things that help me, like the critical banker over here, or the penetrator here, or this. No, where is it? It's concentrated fire and steady aim, which is very good. Basher is something I've been doing a little bit more recently, just because it's quite useful when tons of enemies get up in your face. And I did actually, I don't know how it happened, but like there was some like very like first person shooter like looking like gun bash where it was just like it did some hit and then hit him on the top of the head and just insta killed him. And I was like, whoa. And this is a stupid good perk for a power up, or for power armor characters. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones in here, but I already kind of went through and did my thing here. So we now have to head back to Cambridge Police Station. Does that still exist? I didn't think the Ballistic Weaver still existed, because maybe that didn't quite work. I don't know. I figured it didn't exist anymore, but whatever. So we're not going to do this at this moment. I have other things I want to take care of, but whatever happens will happen in the next video. So yeah, I'm also probably going to. So we're here. I'm going to probably head back to Cambridge Police Station, not to really do anything, but I'm going to prepare, and then I'm probably going to head to Diamond City just so we can kind of get started doing what we're supposed to be doing, finding our son. And then we'll probably, because there's something else I want to do, which is around here, I think. So, we'll probably do that a little bit, and then yeah, which is another little thing. I don't know. I need to shut up and end the video so we can move on with our lives. But yeah, there's still a few more things we can do with the Brotherhood for the moment, but until we get further in like the main story, we won't really be able to do a lot of interesting things. Yeah, so we'll have to. I forgot you could do this. I'll have to actually like progress the main story in order to do more with the Brotherhood. But after a certain point in the story, you can do a ton of stuff, and I assume it's really like, I don't know, to do a lot with. I think in terms of being limited by the story, like to do a lot of the things with the Brotherhood, you have to have certain events happen, whereas with other factions, a couple of the other factions, the Minutemen specifically being one, is that you can kind of do a lot of things even without the story being a part of it. And then with another faction we're going to meet later, you also can just kind of do so much stuff without being limited by the story. Now, a lot of those things are just missions basically being done over and over, like retrieval missions and, defeat a bunch of enemies missions, which are basically something you can do with the Brotherhood. But I don't know, it just feels like there's like more different things, because I guess there's like more characters to talk to, I guess, before we, go on with the rest of the Brotherhood, which will eventually arrive, which happens after a main story mission, which, again, whatever. I should show up and end the video already. God. I need to learn how to make videos. Like, seriously.